Hi everyone, Reverend Dominic here again. It is Tuesday, May 5th, which means it is Cinco de Mayo. So happy Cinco de Mayo to those of Mexican descent. I did a little looking up about this holiday because, as we Americans so often do, we like to celebrate things without knowing exactly why we're celebrating. So I looked a little bit up about this holiday. I always thought that Cinco de Mayo was the celebration of Mexican independence from Spain, but that's actually in September. So strike one for me. Cinco de Mayo is actually the commemoration of the defeat of French forces by a much smaller Mexican force in the Battle of Puebla on May 5th, 1862. And that's an important year when you think about it, 1862. That's shortly before the Civil War in this country. So the Battle of Puebla is one of those events that had the potential to really change the course of world history. It's one of those what-if events. In other words, what if the French had won that battle? Well, historians seem to agree that if that had happened, the French would have solidified their hold on that region and then would have been in a much better position to support the Confederacy in our Civil War. And if that had happened, the outcome of the U.S. Civil War would have been very different, potentially at least. Cinco de Mayo, I also learned, is celebrated much more by Mexican Americans than by Mexicans themselves. It's really a way to remember and uplift the Mexican culture. And I think that's a really good thing to do right now because Mexico is hitting their coronavirus peak this week. Hospitals there are completely overwhelmed, especially in poor areas and rural areas, and the death toll is climbing. So it's a sad time. It's a sad time for that country. So on this May 5th, this Cinco de Mayo, I hope you'll not only take a moment of appreciation and maybe even celebration of the Mexican culture, but also to say a prayer for that country as they experience so much loss right now. But just like the Battle of Puebla, Mexico will undoubtedly beat the odds and turn the tide in this battle with COVID-19. So that's all for now. Happy Cinco de Mayo, and I do wish you all the best.